Hello, everyone. We are back. We are here. We're showing up. Woo. Happy podcast day.
Oh my God, I love it. I am
love
so
it.
curious what everyone is thinking of our last episode.
Yes.
We got some feedback.
Yeah.
But I want to hear more.
I do too. Like, did it sink in? Did it make sense?
Did it
How'd
trip
it
you out?
land? Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, Jess and I are tripping out a little bit.
Yes, we are. Absolutely.
We're tripping out and I'm a little tired projector.
Yes.
Building, I mean, we're essentially building a third business together.
Yeah. Yes.
A co-creation, a little co-baby.
A little
Co-baby business. And it's a lot to birth something into the world. Because I know from experience.
Yes.
This is a birth. It
Yes,
takes, it is teaching me so much about the importance of taking care of my body on like a next level.
Yep.
And my like commitment and dedication to something. I'm being just, shown so much about myself.
Yes.
And also just the connection with spirit and divine timing of you can't force it either because you're not the only one creating it.
Yes.
It's you being spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like yesterday, I was doing some work on the human design side. And I was like, man, this is not flowing. Like I was putting things together, but it was not like, okay, there's that one. Okay, there's that one. I was like, okay, that's just not happening today.
It's like you can tell when it's your ego is leading and when your like conscious connection and channeling is activated in leading. Like you can totally tell you're sitting at the computer and you're like, okay, this can be this and this can be this and that sounds great. Or when you're in flow and it's just like, oh.
Yes.
And it's a balance because sometimes like different tasks require you to be in different frame of minds, but like we mostly are in the co-creation and the channeling with these products. And that's why they're so special. But guys, we are putting in the work.
Yes.
And I'm tired.
Right. It's the end of the week.
And it's hard to be quantum all the time. So I think today we just want to be really human.
Yes. That's kind of all we were gravitating.
So don't expect anything insightful or anything that's going to rock your world or change your life.
But it'll be fun.
Listen to the last episode if you're really looking for that. But if you just want to hang out because you're tired too.
Right.
Jess has some updates.
I do. I have some.
We were like spitting ideas.
Some basic B updates here.
Yeah, basic. This is like today we are like, what is it? Is it basic? We're basic quantum bitches today.
Yes. I love that.
We're still quantum, but we're pretty basic. Right. Because Jess said, oh, I have an idea. We could talk about NSYNC. And I'm like, and I get it. Like, totally get it. But like a whole episode.
I'm just like, that's what I'm thinking about right now is NSYNC.
Like, so tell me all the things, Jess, because.
Oh my God. Okay. So for all of you, I'm going to say like mid 30s to 40s. You're probably my people when I say NSYNC because you're probably like, oh my God, me too. They've been on my mind.
Well, and they were at the VMAs together. And you that's also
I saw reels of it.
Yes. And everybody, like celebrities like Taylor Swift, everybody was so excited to see them come together.
It's the best.
If you were there, there would have been a meme of you.
Right? They just like presented something.
Yeah, I think they just presented. I didn't watch, but based on the scrolling I did.
Me too.
All I concluded.
Which I think is appropriate. But like NSYNC, that was like childhood.
Did you have posters? You had posters?
No, I wasn't a poster kid though either.
How did you celebrate and honor them in your childhood then? Just listening to
their music. Went to at least one of their concerts.
You're holding up 2 fingers, but okay.
I know. I'm like, what? I think just one. But like it was the best. Like Justin Timberlake, like, hello. Oh, he's the best. Anywho, seen that they're gonna have like some song come out, or like
did they tease it
Justin's
anywhere?
having them on a song. And it's been
Mm-hmm.
23 years. That makes me feel quite aged, but that's okay. But literally listening to this reel of like the blip of the song and them in the studio, I probably watched that 10 times because it brought me so much joy. Like I was like, in sync, in sync. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yay,
so
yay, yay.
excited for you.
I know. Isn't that
When is it
funny?
coming out?
I have no idea. No idea. I
Okay.
don't think it's said on the
This is why
thing.
this couldn't be an entire episode. Okay. Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Bye.
Right.
NSYNC has a
Anyone
new
else
song coming out.
excited? But then people are like, are they going on tour? So like, I just kept getting all excited. Like,
If they go on tour, are you going to go see them?
I
You
would
said
love
you were a
to.
concert girly, remember?
I
In
mean,
one of
I
our
would
last
love to.
episodes.
I know. And Beyonce was here. And I was like, oh, dang, that would have been awesome.
Sorry I missed you, B.
Kinda. Just saw it through a friend's reels and I was like, yeah, oh, this is so fun.
Are there people other than NSYNC that you would want to see in concert?
Oh, sure.
Like, who are your people?
I mean, NSYNC would just be like a good old
Nostalgic.
days
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. But I mean, I like anyone outside of like heavy metal. Like,
Wait, I know you said this last time that you would go see anyone, but are there
yeah.
people that you're like, oh, I would love to see them in concert?
I mean, like Taylor Swift and Beyonce, I feel like would be out of body experience. Like, just like, oh my, the show of it all
Yeah.
would be so
I have
cool.
people.
Who are your people?
Taylor Swift. Well,
Yeah.
I have seen her, but again,
Yes.
I want to
Have you
get
seen
in
her
on
this whatever
No.
tour?
No, how do you know that?
I
I would
know.
have told you.
I know. But I didn't know if like when it started
No.
or two, like I don't know how long
No,
she's
I
been
feel
on
like I
tour.
just want to get in on this tour because it feels like a secret club that I'm not in.
Oh my God, doesn't it?
You know?
Yes.
So like that's kind of why I want to see this one.
Yes. It's
Did
like a
I feel
movement.
like I wasn't after tickets when I found out that she was like launching the tour, but then the more people were going and it got pricey, I was like, ooh,
Yes.
I want to be in the club. But it does look epic.
It does.
I want to see Florence and the Machine.
Ooh, that would be fantastic. Yes.
Like I'm sad that I missed her Fever tour. Dance Fever, I should say. Not Fever. It's Dance Fever. It's so good. Favorite album. I want to see Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
No idea. Sounds great.
But they don't come to the US like ever.
Oh. Okay. International travel
and
it
I've
is.
seen Camp and Mountjoy. Also Rainbow Kitten Surprise. You don't know any of these? Does anybody know any of these? But
Probably.
They're some of my favorites. So that's who I want to see.
So fun.
I want to book a concert now.
I know. I do too. Like, it's just live music is the best.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway,
so what else?
So I got giddy. I got schoolgirl giddy of like, didn't know that was a thing.
I got giddy yesterday walking with Nick. Yeah. And this is so cheesy.
It's perfect.
But every time, I don't even know what I'm saying. This is just going to sound so cheesy. But yes, last night, me and Nick were walking just down the street. We went for a walk. Countryside, though. So it's like very pretty. Feels like a trail. And every time I go past, like, I call these like little vortexes of Mother Earth, like where I just feel like spiritually connected and I feel so connected to my inner child. Wow. I don't know if it's that I remember like playing in Mother Nature or whatever, but sometimes I walk past these spots and I'm like, whoa, I feel my inner child. And I had one last night. So when you're saying that you hear an NSYNC song and you're like, ooh, I felt last night walking past some cows and a cute little valley.
That's adorable.
And this morning I shaved.
What did you shave?
I'm gonna say I saved a sheep.
I saw that on your story.
I said I shaved a sheep.
Sheared it. Why not? Get to your roots.
I sheared a sheep this morning on my way to work.
Oh my God. Why, sure.
Look at me, I'm getting all red.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah. So I don't know why I said all that, but
brain's
fried.
It's good to get giddy.
Yeah. So you're getting a dog.
Yes, at some point we are getting a dog.
In this lifetime, you might have a dog one day.
Correct.
Tell me about that journey.
I mean, okay, it's been interesting. And
Mhm.
I've never owned a dog. So that's,
I can't wait for this.
hasn't been a thing. Hasn't been a thing.
I can't wait.
Oh, yes. So we want a mini dachshund,
Mhm.
uh, long hair, male. Just putting it out there. Anyone,
Mhm.
if anyone's got a good one for us.
This is an advertisement, a PSA announcement for long-haired dachshunds.
Yep. Just email us if you got one.
At While We Wait
Preferably in the
podcast.
Northwest. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. And David's grown up with dogs, and it's one of those like, oh, you can just tell like a little bit of him is missing because he just hasn't had a dog for so long.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. And I don't know what that connection, like, I don't know what that love feels like to have like
You're
your
never
own.
gonna go back.
I know, probably not. No, I don't see why we would. So we really, I mean, this whole year, we've really been like, okay, what would this look like? Da, 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 like
Mhm.
opening that conversation. And so we're getting closer and closer. And it's been kind of a wild ride the last even couple weeks of like, so who are we getting a dog from? When? Wait,
Mhm.
what? Oh, now there's this person. Wait, how much is it? Oh, how much is this going to be like, the first
Because
3
you
months?
are wanting to get one that you know the parents. And I think that's
Yes.
totally fair.
Yes, we do.
We support adopt, don't shop, but
Sure.
you are also you could choose and do whatever you want.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like the dog's alive. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I want it to go to a good home.
We'd like a
And we
dog
want a
with a
puppy.
heartbeat.
We want a
Yeah.
puppy. We that's the main thing. Like I
Well, and
could see us
especially
down the
like
road.
you haven't had a dog. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
did you hear that? I just broke my hair clip.
Oh, bummer.
Okay. Anyways,
Well, hair can't go up there. Not happening.
hair can't go up there.
Nope. Okay. So it's been interesting because, I'm really leaning into more of like, okay, ease, simplicity, joy, tuning in, all the things we've been talking about and that we're
Mhm.
creating. And then I'll have moments of like, okay, yeah, this feels good. All right, here we go. And then it's like, oh, wait, didn't
So
see
it
that
sounds
coming.
like your sacral
Yes.
going from yes to sometimes like nope,
Yeah.
doesn't
It's
feel
like,
good.
oh, we didn't have all the information,
Mhm.
but I didn't know I didn't have all the
What's the most
information.
complicated part? Or what are you most afraid of?
Mm,
Because a dog is a commitment and no one should get one unless they're ready for it.
yes. And that
Another PSA.
yes. And that, I feel as good as I literally will ever feel. Like, I don't think I'll ever be like, yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I won't, but that's
Because it's
no
like a
reason to
huge
stop.
learning curve.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've been watching all the YouTube videos on like first 24 hours with puppy. Like,
Aw.
yeah. I'm like, okay, when does it need to go potty? When does it need to get in its crate?
Every second.
Yes. Which I'm like, oh God. Like, I already think I'm going to remove the rug we have until it's potty trained. Because I'm like, that's just going to
Also,
be terrible.
I think don't expect, like, just be open-minded with personality. I know that you're aiming
Yeah.
for personality, but like little Looney is like
Yes.
the moodiest, most human, emotional wave dog ever. And
Yes.
like, I think she was always like that, but I also didn't know any different. I mean, I had dogs when I was younger, and
Sure.
then we got Archie, and it's just, oh my God, it's so cute to see their little personalities.
Oh,
this is how I imagine like parents feel when their kids start
sure.
playing with each
Sure.
other.
How would you describe Archie?
He's like you, and I'm Luna.
Oh, I love it. Look at that,
Not
people.
that I have an emotional wave. If I were to like make this simple for everybody to understand
Yeah.
my dog's personalities,
I love that.
you'd probably be Archie because he's
Yeah.
just, and Archie would be you because he's so joyful and just like
Mm.
always, he's a little generator
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Yeah.
sure. Very, very little, but you're also a very little,
I
little
am. I am.
Oh my God.
I
Oh
know. The
yeah.
other day I told David, I was like, yeah, like I'm like just a little golden retriever. He's like, no, no, you are like a mini dachshund. You just haven't been around one, so you don't know
Yeah.
yet. I was like, okay, maybe. I
Like when
don't know.
Archie gets the zoomies,
Yeah. Yeah.
he will literally just sprint circles around the couch and down the hallway and back, and you're not even playing with him. He's just like, must go fast. It's so cute.
Oh, I
can't
love
wait
it.
for you to get a dog.
I know. But it's been very interesting with breeders because, now that there's like genetic testing and there's some real genetic things that can happen with such a tiny dog. Like if they're bred certain ways, that's not
just like
great.
Squished her fingers like she was
Little
like
tiny.
holding a dime. She's like just a little tiny dog. They're a little bigger than that, Jess.
They are 10 pounds. But there's just like certain things that's like, as you educate yourself more, since we're going to go down this breeder route, it's like, oh,
but also, Jess, you can't overeducate yourself. Just like with a kid, I assume you don't need to read everything and take everyone else's guidance. Just get your little puppies.
I know, but like you don't see the puppies before, and that's the crazy part to me. That's where we keep hitting a wall.
That is weird. That journey that you're on. Like I met both of my dogs before bringing them home.
There's one breeder closer to us, but I haven't heard back from them. So I'm like, well, I don't know.
Shout out if you're listening. Please respond.
Yes, you live in Shelton, and just please email me back because that's the only contact I could find for you. But everywhere else is like hours away, and so we're like, okay, do we go out there and just have an agreement that if like we're not feeling it, like we don't have to take the dog, which they wouldn't want that,
which is hard to do though. Just that would be hard.
Oh yeah, no, we would for sure be taking a dog. They're so cute. They're so cute at that age. Oh my God. They're
always cute. I mean, they're all always cute, but like Archie's going to be like, I'm always so shocked. I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't get any bigger. He's never going to grow up.
Yes. That's the size he is.
That's so cute.
I know. They're just, they're so cute. So we'll see. There's like two breeders right now. Just kind of seeing how it
I'm excited. Keep us posted.
Yeah. And
okay, next subject. I just cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I also feel like I need to ask you, and we need to ask you as the While You Wait podcast homies, what's up with the wedding? Like Jess is engaged. I don't know. I mean, we know that
over a year.
Yeah. So, but now you're back home in the area that you were wanting to get married.
Yes.
So how's wedding planning going? Because I am the worst person to talk about weddings with, but I'm so excited.
Okay. Another basic B quantum thing here. This has been a wild ride for me because of, in my early 20s, I had an idea of like,
you were like a wedding girly and had
I wasn't a wedding girly, but I like had a vision. Like I had a like, okay, this is like what it would be like, but I wasn't like,
we know.
Yeah, like I wasn't all about it, but I was like, this would be,
you could see it.
Yes, could definitely see it. And then like, mid-20s, that just kind of like let that go. Like that's wasn't of interest. So now it's like, geez, things are real expensive. How does this all work? Like that cost how much? Oh,
what part are you excited for? Let's start there. This is going to turn into a wedding podcast.
Right? Every week.
I want to just
check in.
Literally, were we the ones that said that? I was talking to somebody. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but like we need a podcast where we just like check in on brides, where you like have them on and you interview them and you're like, how are you doing? Right. How's the family? Do you still want to marry him? Yeah. Like, have we checked in with your bank account? When was the last time that you just took a minute to yourself?
Yeah, right.
That would be so funny. So this is what this is for you.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
What are you excited for?
I mean, I'm excited for that celebration. Like I'm excited. Like I really enjoy going to weddings. Like it's like so much love, so much fun. It's like the best. So I'm like, oh, now I get to host one. Like get to do one. So I'm really excited for that because I know the people who will be there. It'll be fantastic. Like that'll just be a good freaking time.
Are you doing a larger wedding?
Okay, well, we
Smaller or
thought,
medium.
yeah, we thought we would because David in particular has quite extended family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like, I don't have a huge like number size family.
Mm-hmm.
But man, looking at numbers, it's like, let's have 20 people. Like, oh my God, what
Bingo.
the heck? Yeah, it's just like, it's really changed our perspective to be
Mm-hmm.
like, food can be like $65 a plate. That's stupid. Like, that's just
Mm-hmm.
stupid. I don't, what? We want it to
Yeah.
be good food, but that's okay. That adds up really quick. Um,
Frozen pizzas for everybody.
I mean, Costco.
Listen, Costco, I'm having a wedding. I'm going to need 3 carts.
Yeah, let's just
All your frozen pizzas.
bring them in, please.
Maybe pitch and get a pizza oven, outdoor pizza oven, and
I
then
mean,
you're set.
we'll just get their delivery pizza. Like, just give me your big old, like, put them on out. Everyone at a table.
Domino's.
Yeah, like,
Ew. I don't think I've had that ever.
never Domino's.
Like years, to the point where I don't even ever recall having it.
I remember it being a good pizza.
Yeah. Their
Good
commercials
crust.
are annoying.
Oh, yes. Anywho, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
could just do pizza. But there's these things that are coming up that it's like, I just can't get past it. I'm just like, that is so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather spend that money on a honeymoon. Like,
Mm-hmm. Or a dog.
or like a down payment on a home. Like, it's just these things, or a dog, because dogs are
Yeah.
a lot of money too.
The ones you're looking at.
So absolutely. And they're like such a popular dog right now too.
Yeah.
So there's that as well.
Very on trend.
Yes. Everyone loves their mini doxies.
They're trending.
Yes. And we
Yeah,
want one.
I feel you. I feel you. That's
Yeah.
why we had a super small wedding.
How many people did you have?
20.
Serious?
Yeah.
Did you have a wedding party?
No. And then me and Nick were 21 and 22.
Oh my gosh. I
And
didn't
that
realize
included the
that's the age
kids.
you guys were.
No, I mean, we were numbers 21 and
Oh,
22.
I was like, wait a minute. What?
And that included the kids too. Like my cousin's 2 kids and then our niece.
Yeah, I don't want kids at the wedding.
But it was only 20 people. So it was just like
wow. Okay.
a little
Was it
family gathering.
easy to decide just those people?
Mm-hmm. It was the Sunday crew is what we called them.
Wow. Like, I'm very impressed by that.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah.
We had a small wedding in February of 2020 before it was cool.
Yeah, right.
And then every time I said, oh, I got married in February, they're like, oh, you had a COVID wedding. And I'm like, no, I didn't have a COVID wedding.
No. Well, and that was before COVID.
I know, but like when I'm like, oh, 2020, we got married a year ago, everybody just thinks it was a COVID wedding, but it was not a COVID wedding.
No.
But yeah, honestly, I also negotiated on everything.
Nice. How'd you do? I see, but I don't even know if that's a thing anymore.
In my reality, it is.
Oh, I love it. What'd you negotiate on?
Like videographer, photographer, not like negotiated, like I wasn't like an asshole, but I mean, you can ask, right? Like you can ask, well, this is our budget. We like you. Flowers. I mean, we also didn't have all of the bouquets, you know, it was just simple. And the wedding or the venue that we got married at is very cool and like eclectic and stuff. So we didn't have to decorate.
Yep.
So yeah.
The place I think we will get married, it will be very similar. We won't need. And I don't want that.
Are you doing a wedding party? Not to blast you if you don't want to answer that.
I am like 99% sure yes.
Okay.
Like David's already asked.
Oh, well, yeah, then you are.
He asked them before he proposed to me.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like telling people, letting them know, and being like, and I want you to be.
Oh, that's cute. So excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are having a wedding, at least David is. So
yeah. Yes.
Throw some chicks, dudes, whatever up on your side.
I know who I want to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I haven't asked anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can just see it a million different ways. Like I'm not stuck on one thing. Like it's like, yeah, I just want to be married.
You are such a quantum bride.
All the realities. But it makes it confusing.
It does.
It does.
You should do the spirit meditation that I recorded for the spirit campsite and ask, what kind of wedding do you want to have?
Right? Simple. Simple wedding with good music. Time to dance.
Yeah, the music is everything. That's the only thing you need to spend money on.
So did you have a DJ or did you make a playlist?
We made a playlist.
Yeah. I could see that. Most of my friends did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was unique.
Oh, I
feel like when I tell people, they're like, what? You just played it from your phone? I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I've been to both.
Not from our phone. Let me just clarify. We didn't have my phone in like a red Solo cup. We have a Bluetooth speaker there.
Yes. It's all good. All good. But yeah, no, I feel like it's kind of half and half the weddings I've been to.
Okay, then cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
I mean,
we have
I
the
would
playlist.
like a DJ, but now I'm like, no, just cut that out. Like,
yeah, I'll make your playlist. I'll help with your playlist.
I know I already have a friend who's like made a playlist for me too.
Okay, whatever. No,
no, I'm like more the merrier. Like,
yeah,
bring it in, people.
I think I was like a DJ in another lifetime and a dancer.
I love it.
A DJ dancer.
Sounds like a good combo.
What do you think you were in another lifetime?
A mom.
Every lifetime.
I mean, that's the one when like with meditations, when it's like that sort of vibe, it's like.
Have you done a past life regression or just a meditation on your own with your past lives?
I mean, like guided, like a guided meditation. Yeah.
But with a past life focus?
It was like a part of the meditation.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a part of the meditation. And it's always like this like old English time, like caregiver sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I've also had, I did, I guess, Reiki. There's probably other stuff too. I don't know all the modalities, but I had a session. And this one lady was like, "Oh, you were royalty before. Like you were like a queen. Like you were." And I was like, okay. Sure.
I know.
Okay. Cool. Like, so she was telling me like,
and I'm not
like,
now.
You were like very just and like you were very admired and blah. I was like, cool. Okay. Like
that's cool.
Nice.
I was a dancer DJ.
Right?
No, I was a male a lot in past lives.
Oh, cool.
And you know what's weird? This might sound weird. I don't care. We're just
whatever.
Ugh.
All over the place.
Sometimes now when I get like, let's say, frustrated with my female body or have any frustrations around like gender, which, you know, like if I hear something about like women's rights, I don't know, just anything. Sure. It's weird because now that I know that I, in my most recent past life, was a male, I immediately am like, oh my God, you are crazy. This is so cool to be in a female body. I immediately can like appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I feel like knowing my past life has like helped that.
That's cool.
Because I'm like, oh no, this is so cool.
Yes.
Like this feminine energy that I get to exude and manipulate every day. It's so powerful.
Very powerful. That's so fun.
Speaking of, what books are you reading right now? Because that made me think of Entering Her Vortex.
Oh, right. Okay, so I have two on my nightstand. One is Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Classic. For all you ladies out here.
Classic quantum book.
Yep, that's on the list. And then I'm also reading Awaking Fertility that I mentioned a couple podcasts ago too.
Why was that so funny? Little classic Joe Dispenza. Oh, what did we call Joe? What do we call him?
We just say Joe. We're like, hey,
but
Joe.
We were saying something the other day. It like had something else to it.
I don't remember, but we were just like talking either. Like he was our bestie.
He is. I hang out with him at least 2 times a week.
Right? I mean, he's a
good one. Once you like are in his presence.
Exactly.
How far are you in that book? I've listened to it 3 times already.
Oh, nice. I mean, I'm not like, I don't even think I'm halfway yet. Yeah,
Why
not
don't you, why aren't you audibling it?
those kind of books. I kind of like to like highlight, read.
I have
Like
both,
I have that more mental.
like integration and
Yeah,
receiving
yeah,
the
yeah.
information. Yeah.
I'm
I
kind of
listened
particular
to
about
it
that.
and then I bought it and went
Yeah,
through and flipped through and found all the parts I love and highlighted it.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But this Entering Her Vortex book was,
Yes.
ooh, it's
Tell me more.
crazy. It speaks to the masculine and feminine energy and their roles in this life, because we are all energy, we are all quantum, but there is different flavors of energy that we are. And it's just, I told you this, but it's so blunt that it's kind of like a little shocking to the system. It's just like men want to provide, like, you know, stereotypical man, gender, they want to provide and they feel satisfied and they feel like they have purpose when they are providing. And then women are here to be the spiritual channel and they are here to create. And this is why they need a masculine structure. So whether, like, whatever gender you are in partnerships and just as individuals, sometimes we need the other.
Yeah.
I mean, we do need the other.
Yes,
to
we do.
like live our most fulfilling life. But it was just like crazy because a part of me was like, oh, this is like giving me a little bit of like religious flashbacks of like how very religious individuals may feel forced into a role. Not forced, but like that's their only option. But it has such a like quantum flavor to it that you're like, oh, but wait, it also makes sense.
Sure. Right.
So it's a good book.
Oof.
I like it. And it's so easy to read.
And like the author's a reflector. So that's also kind of an interesting.
Yeah. And Jess recommended this book to me. So
yeah. I saw a good old post on IG and I was like,
it's good.
This looks good.
It's good, but I also am like still a little indifferent about it. I feel like.
Yeah, right. Which I feel like is kind of nice. Like,
but yeah, I know. It's nice to like be challenged a little bit mentally.
Yeah. Right.
And I was told during a recent reading that I'm much more feminine in my like astrological nature, which I get, but that I was very much in my masculine at this point in my life. Like that is more dominant.
I see.
And so now reading this book, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
I see.
Yeah.
I just love it. Like, I mean, even the title, like Entering Her Vortex, like that's magical. Like, okay, like, yeah, I got a vortex. All right. Like, let's own that.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's empowering.
So what else is new? Anything else?
I mean, you know, we're also like, let's have a kid at some point soon. So, you know, there's that too. Dog, marriage, home, baby, all happening. Literally all happening.
All the basic check marks. Perfect episode.
100%. 100%.
I love it though. And also you're like creating a business.
Yep.
A second business.
Supply the lifestyle we want for all those things.
And serve the world. Jessica.
And absolutely. Absolutely.
But
well, because that's how I'm like getting clarity. Like this is how it's going to be done. Like,
yeah,
that's how it all makes sense. Yes. Absolutely, people. If I wanted to just make money, like I think there'd be other routes that would be.
Oh, for sure.
A little.
We wouldn't be torturing ourselves with the creation process.
Yes.
It can totally feel like torture sometimes.
Yeah, when it is
magical
that, like, oh, it's not vibing. Like,
yeah,
it's not there, but I like want to get it out. So,
and I feel like we have so many other things that go with the woods that we're excited about.
Yes, we do.
Like, dare I say, some one-on-one work? Dare I say some group experiences that we're also creating? Like, there's just so much that is being birthed and created and like growing right now.
Yep. So
Between
much.
us.
We just want the foundation out.
Yeah, get on the wait list.
Absolutely. And I mean, there are people getting on the wait list, which is so fun. It is so fun to get that notification. I'm like, yes, someone else. So great.
Come on in.
Yes, absolutely. Come into this vortex. It's wonderful.
Okay. So NSYNC, dogs, weddings,
Yep.
books we're reading.
Yep.
Anything else basic that you want to share about your life right now?
I don't think so.
I
Did you
don't think
like
so
that
either.
sacral?
Jess and I are going to go take care of ourselves. That's what we're going to do this weekend.
Yes.
I am going to get more sleep.
Good.
Not that I haven't been getting sleep.
Sure. You're sleeping well?
I am sleeping well because I'm using so much brain power.
Yeah. You're ready for rest at the end of the night.
Absolutely. So we're going to take care of ourselves, but I'm going to rest. And then I also want to do some human things.
Yeah.
I want to be a human this weekend. I want to talk to people.
Yeah.
I want to be in my body.
Yes.
But after I do those things, we're just going to get right back into the woods.
Yes.
And if you
I know
need
we
us,
both
you'll
were
find us
like,
there.
okay, a little rest and like detachment, and then we'll come back ready to go.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm excited to do that.
Me too. Like I think it'll be a very similar weekend for myself, which that just sounds nice.
Perfect, like September weekend.
Oh, so perfect.
Love me some September.
I know. We also want to get married in September, and I'm like, oh my goodness, are we gonna wait a year? Like, am I just gonna be like 7 months pregnant when I get married?
Just go get hitched. Go get hitched this weekend. Maybe do that. What does your sacral do when I say that?
It's like yes, no. Like
do it. Everybody, share this to your story if you think Jess should just go. Well, they'll be listening to it next week. So get married next week and then.
Oh, right. Everyone needs to hear this. Oh my gosh. So funny.
That'll be so fun. Good. Go pick up your dog and then go get married with it.
Right? Oh.
Pictures.
And then I'll just get knocked up and have a baby, and then we're going to move into our house. That's going to be great.
I love it.
Yep.
Glad I could help figure all of that out for you.
Check.
All right, guys. Obviously, you can tell we're a little loopy, a little loony, a little between spirit and human. Like we're just floating right now.
Yeah.
But that's sometimes what you got to be when you're quantum. You got to be basic.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of pleasure out of it too, right? Like
we live in a I can't even think of the words.
I don't know where you're going.
Universe that has polarity.
Yes.
So you can't always be quantum and expansive. Sometimes you just have to be boring and basic. Like,
yeah, because then you wouldn't know what expansion is if you were always in it.
So let this episode, hopefully it wasn't boring. I'm not saying
I hope you've been entertained.
But like, here's a little invitation. Like, you can be boring and basic today. You're still worthy and amazing. And so is your life. So
absolutely. I agree.
Quote it, put it on a t-shirt.
Done and done.
All right, guys, have a boring basic day.
Yay. Sounds great. Bye.